Spotlight was hot on her face as she accepted the award. "Of course, I have to thank my biggest fan," she said into the microphone, who always believed in me, even when she had so little of her own. I just smiled. For 7 years, I was Zoe's safety net. It started small, covering her half of the utilities for a few months, letting her borrow a vintage dress she returned with a wine stain, acting as her free-of-charge therapist after every chaotic breakup. I tolerated it because I mistook her desperate need for my loyalty. I thought I was the stable one, the rock in her artistic storm. The breaking point was the $25,000 community arts grant. I wrote all 42 pages of the application, pulling 3 all-nighters fueled by cold coffee while she was on a weekend trip to Napa. When she won, she didn't even say thank you. She just said, "Don't be so dramatic. It's not like you could have won it yourself anyway." Something in me went silent. Everything clicked. My strategy was quiet and meticulous. I compiled the 37 screenshots of her begging me to write just one more section. I contacted my cousin, an intellectual property lawyer who drafted a cease and desist. But the best part was discovering the theme of the charity gala where she'd be honored. Artistic integrity. I used her own love of the spotlight against her. I RSVP'd with a +1, my cousin. During the Q&A after her speech, I took the microphone. The room was full of donors and local press. "I have a question about the grant application," I said, my voice perfectly level. Zoe's smile tightened. "Specifically Section 4, the part about ethical collaboration." Her hand holding the award began to tremble. "Did you write it?" I asked, "or did I?" Then, on the huge screen behind her, a single image appeared, a screenshot of her text. The one that read, "Just write the whole thing for me, you're better at the boring stuff." The grant was publicly revoked the next morning. The gala committee issued a formal retraction, and she was facing a fraud investigation. I went home, opened my laptop, and started a new grant application, this time for myself. I saved the file as my biggest fan.